A refugee camp has been growing in the city centre of the capital of the European Union, Brussels.
There are those who continue to work, who have a small part-time job, but find themselves on the streets as they are not able to pay the going rate of rent in Brussels of €500 a month.
Hi ha coses que no van bé a l'Hospitalet, sota el meu punt de vista, i que d'aquí d'uns anys previsiblement estaran pitjor. Falten recursos, falten equipaments, falten serveis, falta aire, falta espai verd, falten moltes coses. Estan enderrocant ara més.
So the idea behind the project was somehow hindered by with this COVID-19 epidemic that happened during our workshop. And the intention was then to do what we wanted to do all along, so hands-on experience, doing interventions on site, on this site, which was impossible during the COVID-19 pandemic.
Negli ultimi mesi mi sono trovato isolato dal mondo. Stavo dentro casa per la maggior parte del tempo e non avevo contatti con nessuno. Era quel periodo in cui a poco nel mondo si chiudeva tutto.
Compor esta peça em tempos de pandemia revelou ser um grande desafio, pois a cidade que eu estava a retratar se encontrava silenciada.
Well, the festival was supposed to take place in 2020, but since all cinemas and theaters closed in November last year, everything happened online.
2,600 people sleep rough. The number is increasing year after year.
We engaged a real-life problem, or kind of challenge to say, and that was to understand how a very important shelter in Brussels could be adapted and brought up to a better quality than what it had at the moment.
We have been working in the city of L'Hospitalet, in the metropolitan area of Barcelona, for the last 2 years in different activities, interconnected, together with artists, local artists, with also neighbors associations, with schools. At the end of the process, these objects were built in public space, collaboratively, and there was a magic moment in this project when we saw that a series of locations, spaces in the public space around the schools, that nobody paid attention to them, suddenly became alive, visible, thanks to the interventions that we did in the public space.
Yo creo que la reacción de los vecinos le van a quedar viendo, va a hacerse notar, va a cuestionar, incluso cuando estuvimos construyéndolo. Mucha gente se nos acercó a preguntar cuál era el propósito de estas esculturas y por qué ahí, para qué. Y simplemente es solo animar el lugar y ser un punto de referencia.
We were doing up to now 10 actions in this public space, the Piermans Plain or Piermans Playground, which was totally underused. No one wanted to go there to use it because there was some youngsters hanging out and taking drugs and so on. And we managed to really more give this space back to children. And to paint together with them. So by now the children, they know us, and we created trust with them.
So we wanted to encourage students to engage and find solutions, find ideas, sort of brainstorm in this competition, how you can, with very small and limited means, interact with the public and interact with the surroundings and somehow bring attention to this place.
And it completely changed the experience from something that was out of limits to something that sort of accepts you and welcomes you to the place.
Porque como yo siempre digo, un jardín comienza con una semilla. Si no plantamos esa semilla, podemos seguir quejándonos de aquí a la eternidad. Y como ciudadanos tenemos esa responsabilidad también de exigir que el espacio público sea un lugar nuestro. De una u otra manera, el que no quiere no participa, pero al que le interesa está ahí y al final la mejor manera de cuidar las cosas es cuando las sientes propias y eso está clarísimo.
La finestra è diventata il mio terzo occhio, l'inquadratura della mia visione esterna filmica, il luogo a 2 dimensioni delle mie relazioni. La finestra ha sempre avuto un ruolo importante nella vita di noi esseri umani. Gli uomini preistorici utilizzavano la bocca della caverna come un occhio attento per proteggersi dalla natura ostile che li circondava. Nel periodo complesso di isolamento, invece, ha permesso di salutare amici ad abita a distanza o di diventare una lente per osservare la vita che ha subito cambiamenti radicali.